I remember, I'm not going to say who it is, but I remember I was friends with one of the guys that was stationed in Iraq that found Saddam Hussein.
Mm.
And they found him in a hole with just tons of cash. And he managed to, everyone was just taking cash. He managed to stash some of that cash for himself, and he brought it back. He managed to get it back in the U.S. I forgot how much it was. It was a chunk though. Like, I think close to 100,000 or something like that. Like, you best believe whoever was finding his stashes was just. We found nothing, sir. Sorry.
Right. Nothing down here.
This is drug money.
Why your ass look so fat?
Don't worry about it.
Nothing. I just got stung by a bee.
Yeah, well, that makes Mexico look bad, honestly.
Yeah, and that makes El Chapo's son look good.
Makes El Chapo look good.
That makes El Chapo's son, like, that's folklore. That's thing of legend.
Oh yeah,
Like, that's gonna go down.
he's in legendary
That's
status.
legendary now.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be other drug dealers that aspire to be able to get that big to do shit like that.
Well, and this is why, when you look at like Narcos and stuff like that, like these series about drug dealers, and these stories about major drug dealers, all of their fear, the one thing that they all fear in terms of these drug lords is to get extradited to the U.S.
Because they know there's no fucking around there. There's no digging tunnels. There's no bribing.
Yeah.
I mean, there is, but there's not like, there's bribes, but there's not like that. Yeah, you can't get out of it.
I don't
Once
know.
you in jail, you in.
Did you watch Narcos on Netflix? Remember how Pablo Escobar turned himself in, but he had like the prison was a prison.
He made his own prison.
He made his own prison with all his homies. Girls was coming over. There was probably drugs there. He was still running his
Killing
drug
people in
operation,
there, all of
killing
that.
people in the prison. Yeah, El Chapo got locked up in a Mexican prison. He tunneled his way out. But let me tell you, when he's in fucking Pelican Bay or wherever the fuck they got him now, you ain't tunneling shit.
And you could bribe people for little shit, but as far as getting out,
You're not getting out.
you're not getting.
You're not going to see.
Now, you might get some extra little Debbies if you treat a motherfucker right. You know what I
Some
mean?
Twinkies,
But,
something. You're
not getting out of this motherfucker.
No, man. Imagine like, the U.S., Big Meech got locked up, but BMF is out there, starts shooting cops, so they let Big Meech go. Imagine that.
And but here's what I'm saying. By that happening, there might be some dudes that try some shit like this, get inspired by it. Like, you know what? Yo, if I get locked up, I want y'all the niggas to wild out like I'm El Chapo's son and make these niggas have to release me or some shit like that.
Yeah, but the reality, I remember I read a book by Monster Cody. He was like this A-Tray Crip. And he laid it out. He said, look, because the A-Trays were at war with the Rolling 60s. He said, I don't care if 100 Rolling 60s guys roll in our block. We will sit there and shoot it out until we're all dead. If we're outnumbered 10-1, doesn't matter. One cop will roll through and we'll all scatter. No one wants to go up against the government, basically. No one wants to go against the police, which is backed by the National Guard, which is backed by the U.S. military. At the end of the day, if we gave back a major criminal to the streets, we would have failed as a country. And that's how Mexico's looking right now, as a failure.
Now, I've seen the police run too, though, before.
Yeah.
In a shootout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, they're humans.
Like a motherfucker got shot right in front of them, and like they was in the car, and then they just sped off.
Right.
Now, 2 minutes later, they came back with like 30 fucking cars.
Right.
But those police,
Yeah.
and the dude that was bold enough to shoot this dude right in front of the fucking police, oh yeah, them police murked out. I was kind of like, okay, surprised. Like, oh shit, y'all supposed to be the police. You would think somebody shot, they're gonna get out with their guns and maybe they have a shootout. And them motherfuckers, they was out.
Because just humans, man. No one wants to die.
But see, America's different too. Like you said, 8 people died and like 20 hurt.
Mm-hmm.
America would have been like, oh, is that it? Only 8 people
Only
died?
8?
Please.
You sure it's not 8?
Who were they? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what they want to know. Like 8 black people, 8 white people, like
Yeah.